This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. I'm on a mission, won't hang by your ropes, so seeing the vision won't follow the trope. Comment in mind, I could raise my power level, people sleeping on me, now they woke.
Right. It was that gate.
Oh man. So let's go straight to it, man. We have the first story. We have a successful woman. She could not accept the breakup. She stalked and killed her ex. So with that being said, yeah. With that being said, let's go straight to the story.
February 2020, Nijinsky and Terry met at a party in South Bend, Indiana, where Terry was visiting relatives. She was 36 at the time, and he was 44. The two hit it off, and a romance quickly blossomed, taking root in the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. But while Nijinsky quickly became deeply invested in the relationship, Terry was more cautious. Having already been through a divorce, Terry wasn't interested in committing to another exclusive relationship. He was clear from the beginning. He wanted to keep things casual, focus on his business, and maintain his freedom to date other women if he chose. His priorities were his work, his children, and rebuilding his life after his divorce. Their relationship, which began with such promise, lasted only 3 months. By May 2020, Terry had made the decision to end things with Nijinsky. She was becoming too attached, too demanding of his time and attention, and he didn't want to lead her on when he wasn't willing to give her the commitment she sought. He tried to end things amicably, asking her to stop calling and texting him, but Nijinsky didn't take the breakup well. She became increasingly desperate, refusing to accept that the relationship was over. Despite Terry's clear attempts to distance himself, Nijinsky continued to reach out to him incessantly. The idea was the one for her, and she, no matter what it took. In the months that followed, Nijinsky's behavior became increasingly erratic. She began stalking.
Angel Soft toilet paper is strong.
Get out of here.
Terry, flying from Indiana to Washington, D.C. on weekends without his knowledge. She would rent a car, drive to his apartment, and watch him from a distance, lurking near his home. Terry, who was busy with his work and family, didn't initially realize the extent of her obsession, but he began to notice strange things. Once in September 2020, he saw her sitting in a car near his apartment at the Southwest Duck Pond, but he wasn't entirely sure it was her. Nijinsky didn't just stop at stalking him from afar. She also tried to get close to him through his family, hoping they would help her rekindle the relationship. She aggressively befriended Terry's loved ones, showering them with gifts and attention in a bid to win them over. She even arranged a summer internship at Notre Dame for Terry's daughter, Morocco, trying to ingratiate herself with those closest to him. She sent Morocco a Tiffany & Cohen bracelet as a gift, but Terry, aware of Nijinsky's intentions, insisted that his daughter return the gift and distance herself from Nijinsky. Despite these efforts, Terry was resolute. He wanted nothing more to do with Nijinsky, and he made that clear. But Nijinsky couldn't accept this rejection. Her obsession with Terry grew darker and more intense, consuming her every thought. On November 14, 2020, Nijinsky's obsession reached its tragic and deadly climax. She packed a 9mm handgun, which she had purchased 2 weeks earlier from a pawn shop in Jacksonville, Florida, and flew to Washington, D.C. with the gun in her checked luggage.
Dang.
After landing, she rented a car and drove to Terry's apartment. Terry, who was in the process of packing up his belongings to move, likely had no idea what was coming. Nijinsky confronted Terry in his apartment. The exact details of what transpired in those final moments are known only to her, but the result was brutal and tragic. Nijinsky shot Terry 5 times, once in the back of the head, once in the left cheek, twice in the neck, and once in the left arm. The attack was vicious, deliberate, and unrelenting. Terry, who had been trying to move on with his life, was now lying dead on the floor of his apartment.
Dang.
When the police arrived, they found Nijinsky kneeling beside Terry's body, still holding the gun. She was on the phone with her mother, telling her, "He pushed me, and I shot him." But the scene spoke of something far more premeditated than a simple act of self-defense. Nijinsky, a highly intelligent woman who had meticulously planned her trip and the murder, had carried out a cold-blooded killing driven by her obsession with a man who did not want her.
Wow, man.
Now to this bizarre.
Wow. Man did not want you, and the guy could see the signs.
He saw the signs. He saw her across the lake that day.
Yeah, he could see the sign. And they were only dating for 3 months, and she went crazy like that. Wow.
Hey, sometimes can't control love.
Anytime you're sneaking and geeking, baby, you sneaking and geeking, and you liable.
Yeah, I wouldn't
And it
call
go
that
real
love.
fast. It go real fast.
Yeah, I would not call that love though.
You know,
No, and this just goes to show that it doesn't matter how pretty you are, how successful you are human, and you have the capability of being fucked up about somebody.
True.
Right.
That is true.
Definitely true.
Man, that's insane.
And disturbing story of a professor from Notre Dame charged.
He was a professor? What?
That'd be the ones. I was fucking a professor.
Shooting 44-year-old Terry Hickman 5 times at close range. Delia Gonsalves is live in Southwest with the latest.
Why did she buy the gun in Jacksonville, though?
I suppose, Delia, when you peel back the
you get them for the lows to get down there.
Yeah, because you know, not only that too. Not only that, you know, in Florida now, you don't need. I don't think you need a gun license.
Florida.
You never need a gun license.
You never. Yeah, you don't need a gun license to.
You just can't be a felon.
Yeah.
Now you can't shut up. I'm putting some people up on game right now. If you go to a gun show,
you can buy one.
Just go to a gun show.
So she had plenty of time to think about this. She drove all the way to Washington, or she caught a plane? No, she drove. Okay.
Where's she from?
She was.
I'm trying to map this out.
Jacksonville.
Oh, she's from
Jacksonville. Chicken, do you know her?
Chicken?
I don't know. I said my little bubble.
Oh man, that is insane.
On.
Absolutely, and it is a very difficult story to tell when you read through the court documents. It just spells out a very difficult and tragic story, obviously with a very horrible ending. Dix tells police she doesn't remember how she got to D.C. In fact, doesn't even know how she got to 4th Street here in Southwest. But according to those court records, she arrived to the apartment right behind me on Saturday. By 5:30, neighbors tell police they heard gunshots and then a woman screaming, "Please wake up, someone help me."
Court documents tell a tragic story of a woman allegedly stalking her ex-boyfriend and traveling to his D.C. apartment to kill him. 37-year-old Nijinsky Dix tells police she blacked out and doesn't remember what happened. And even though many of the victims' neighbors did not want to talk on camera, they helped detectives piece this story together. According to court records, after hearing gunshots, neighbors saw Dix panicked and pacing the 5th floor balcony, a gun in one hand, a cell phone in the other. When police got to the apartment, she was screaming but refused to open the door. When detectives got management to help them inside, the court documents say Terry Hickman was lying face down, shot 5 times in the back of the head and neck. Dix was kneeling over his body, one arm raised, another hiding the gun in her lap. After police cuffed her, court records say they opened her purse to hear someone on speakerphone. It was her mother on the cell phone. According to the court records, she told police her daughter said, quote, "He pushed me and I shot him." Dix was checked out at the hospital. Doctors say she displayed no signs of trauma.
In the back of the head? In the back of the head, though?
In the back of wow, man. I mean, he turned around, like he turned his back. And
like to walk off and didn't even expect that.
Yeah.
He didn't push her. He didn't push her. That's just a good mama.
Wow.
He didn't push her. She just sticking up for her baby. Cause why would you shoot that man in the back? And here's the thing. Again, you can't be out here sneaking and geeking because you'll get caught the fuck up. She knew she was inside people, and it's like, damn, y'all went together for 3 months and you went to Washington to kill a bitch.
Damn.
Okay.
So on the phone with your mama, you traumatizing your mama and having her lie under perjury.
Wow, man. I
Because they're
got a
gonna
lot
revert back. They're gonna revert back to that statement when her mom says that. You see how they have it in like brought up on the screen. Like they're gonna ask,
Bingo.
oh,
You
so
know they
were
gonna
you?
bring it up. Even anytime they allude, to something, they're definitely bringing it up.
Mm-hmm.
True. Wow.
She's stupid.
The court records indicate during her police interview, Dix was shown a picture of Hickman. She responded by saying in part, "Please make sure he is gone. You don't do people you love like that. I'm sorry."
What?
What is love,
She told the
people?
What did she
police that.
say?
She said
What
that
did
to the
she?
police.
Hold on. Let me.
She said,
Wow.
please make sure he
Right
gone.
here.
With
Yes.
Damn.
Hickman.
There you
She
go.
responded by saying in part, "Please make sure he is gone. You don't do people you love like that. I'm sorry."
What is love, people?
Yeah,
What
put
is
me down like
love? That's
that.
not
That's not
love.
A
right. I don't want that.
secondhand
You can't do
emotion.
people
A
like
secondhand emotion.
That's it. Oh man. Wow.
A secondhand emotion. Like you are crazy. You
But
don't
she's
do people you love
37.
like what? You
and
definitely don't kill the people you love.
Yeah.
right. How you supposed to do them? She know firsthand how to
But
do them
but
now.
the only thing is, like, the other thing is, you 37, like, you don't know better. Like, what the fuck? You've been
Yeah,
around for
she
a
should
long
have.
time.
Right.
You've been around for a long time,
Well,
and
you
you
knew
have
he
all
had
the
a man. But
and all the
he had a woman. I don't know what he had. It's
Wait,
2024, bitch.
I thought they just went together and then she was an ex of his. But okay.
Oh,
yeah.
wait. So she wasn't a side piece?
No, I think that's just a story you're bringing in.
No, the
Oh, I'm
guy.
so used to these type of stories on Camera Low
Oh,
Key
okay.
TV,
So there
and
was a
nobody
side
stopped
piece.
me this whole time. Y'all
I
No,
even
no,
didn't
think.
hear
no.
me keep saying
Wait,
she's sneaking and
wait,
geeking.
wait. There
Hold
might
on.
have
Here's
been.
what happened. Here's what happened.
Okay.
The
Okay.
guy, he was a 43-year-old guy. He just got a divorce.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was just messing around with her.
Okay.
Got you.
And then
He
she
was
took it
playing the
serious.
field.
Yes. And then the guy said
He's
he's
trying to
not.
get over his wife. He is unavailable, mama. He is unavailable.
Yeah, so
No.
he pretty much, she didn't want to get caught up again. And then when he realized, once me, I'm not married or anything, but I can,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as somebody, like a woman, as soon as you open your mouth, I can tell which kind, you know what I'm saying? So I can
Yeah,
Right.
you
tell.
can tell a tree by the fruit it bear. That's scripture.
Exactly. So the guy, he knows better. So he can already see all this shit coming. He was trying to
Okay.
avoid it, but hey, it
So he
was too
cut her
late,
off.
bruh.
He cut her off, but she
You
had already
can't
had the
fight
address.
fate. You cannot fight fate.
Right. He
Yeah.
should have never had her go up there. He already gave her the address in 3 months.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
he had the advantage on her little behind
Man.
because he was already out of
Bingo.
state. He out of state,
Bingo.
so he
I
got
just
the
had a motherfucker try to beat the road on me. They done came down here so many times and don't know where the fuck I stay at. Bitch, you will never fucking know.
Ah,
Like, what the fuck? Bitch, we hitting
yeah.
all kind of B&Bs. You ain't from my city neither? The fuck? What's wrong with these motherfuckers these days? You don't know people. You do not know people.
No,
Facts,
you
facts,
don't.
facts, facts. Wow, man. That is insane.
Dang. She said she blacked out though. Like
Yeah,
Man,
she blacked
man.
out on that drive to Washington
Insane.
D.C. I need to see how far it is from
girl, from
Duval to
Jacksonville,
Washington to
That's
Washington.
girl,
That's a
anything past
long
3 minutes.
ass
that's like
blackout.
days of driving.
Anything past 3 minutes during the blackout, girl, you was asleep.
Yeah.
Somebody else
You
might have
was
been
that's
driving.
how I know she lying. She wasn't black the fuck out. Bitch, from Jacksonville to Georgia, I would have changed my fucking mind. Oh, I'm not about to ride
Man.
all the way to Washington D. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, that's like days of driving, or
For
if she
somebody that clearly doesn't want me.
She had to be listening to Crime Mob's first album on the way there.
wow, man.
Sorry. I talked to a lot of neighbors here earlier this afternoon who were shocked that this happened in a fairly quiet community here. And they said it doesn't matter how fancy the apartment is. Domestic violence can affect anyone. You don't know what's happening behind someone's doors. That's what a neighbor told me.
Now, Hickman goes on to where we hear in the police report that Hickman dated Dix for 3 months. They broke up in May, and Hickman's relatives tell police, according to these court records, that after they broke up, he found someone new and was about to move to Chicago. Hickman, I'm told,
Lord,
a
she
very nice
said you
guy,
will
a father
not.
of a local
Mama
girl
said you
who
will
attends
not move to
college in
Chicago.
D.C. He was 44 years old. We're live in Southwest. Delia Gonçalves, WUSA 9.
It is bizarre and really devastating, Delia. Thank you.
Wow, man. The guy lost his life.
Crazy. Just
Would
found
you
a
not
new
say
person that he
he lost his
likes.
life for no reason? Would you say he lost his life for no reason or not?
I think they were just at two different places in life. I think he was getting over his wife. She's clearly the rebound. If y'all dated for 3 months and then after you, I found somebody I really like, you were a rebound. She was probably looking to settle the fuck down. She's 37 years old. She's a businesswoman. And you know those business women, they really be single because they're so bullheaded and like you get what I'm saying? So she probably had her whole life planned to fuck out, and she said, "No, the fuck, ma'am."
Yeah. Very demanding. You know, you gotta be coming around this time. I want you over here. We gotta be in this house. Don't ever sleep out. Hey, I heard this shit before. Hey, you gotta come home no matter what.
Bingo.
Hey, I heard that type of shit. Yeah, man. Damn, that's insane though. That's insane. Don't ever sleep out. Man, listen, now I do whatever the fuck I want now.
Hello. Oh, the only time a bitch know where the fuck I stay is when we move in together after we get married. You'll get that address, bitch. That's the address you'll have. And best believe I got a condo somewhere the fuck else.
Yeah.
Facts.
Wow, man, that's insane. By the way, for people that just tuned in, we don't laugh at the situation. This should be so crazy. You just gotta laugh.
Bingo, you gotta laugh at it. We're laughing because we don't know what else to do. Like this shit is so shocking.
It's getting crazier and crazier.
Nailed it. Oh man. But anyways, we got the next story. We have a doctor